day one of an Insanity program. It's good. It's really good. It's 40 minutes of increasing intensity, starting with some nice gentle warm-ups that then start to feel like a workout, but it's still the warm-up. Nice repetition, so you get used to the moves and the transition from one move into the other. A mixture of yoga type, Pilates type stretches in the warm-up. And then lots of kind of quad movements to get the heart rate up and the muscles warm. Nice stretching and nicely timed in through the screen. You have yellow blocks for the active session that you're in, counting down that session from 3 minutes or 1 minute or whatever that session is. Normally it's 3. And then you have the blue bar, moving into the blue bar for the next part of that session that you've done previously, but now you're doing it more and more intense in the same sequence, but faster with more in purpose and intensity, so that's now part of a workout. So you don't feel like you're chasing the leader. You feel like, okay, I've done this in slow time to warm up and now I can increase it. I feel confident in the moves and they transition nicely together, and I can feel I'm working out. I'm working my whole body, a lot of work on the quads. I'm jumping, which is the kind of athletic background of Sean T, I guess, but it works. Suddenly you find your heart rate shooting up to 1, 2, 3. Then as the intensity increases, you start to think, second time around, grey is becoming my favourite colour, which is when you have a break, a water break, so you knock back your electrolytes, etc. You need a towel because you will be dripping by the second round. And if you have a shirt on, I don't, because I know it's just going to start sticking and feeling uncomfortable, and the guys on set were all removing the tops if they had t-shirts on, because they just become like a towel wrapped around your chest and become cumbersome. So either wear a good fitting running top that will breathe like a vest, or especially guys, don't wear a top and just sweat it out. Again, that's where the flooring comes in, because you don't mind dripping onto that, and it'll just mop off if you've got a good waterproof one like I have. And don't have the central heating on. Mine kicked in, and it's like, Jesus. So keep the central heating timer off, switch the thing off if you need to, have a window open to get some air moving, because you'll need all the air you can get. And you really do push yourself to your limit. It's not worth cheating, because you're only cheating yourself, really. If at one point my wrists kind of gave out because I'd been working all day on them, so you just do an easier part of the session that he's doing. They were kind of doing in and outs, and like a ski squat where you're pulling your knees up in a push-up position, and my knees just wouldn't take my wrists just wouldn't take it, so I went down to my forearms and did it that way. So you just keep going. If you're doing the basket jumps or the climbing exercise and you just can't lift your feet, then just do it in slow motion, keep moving, and you're still burning calories from the previous set, and then you recover, and then you just do as much as you can. And it's worth pushing yourself. I did think, okay, because you know the bars of the timings, you kind of think, okay, I can do this for another 3 minutes, I can do this for another 10 seconds. And then the change of exercise gives that part that's exhausted a rest. And then you see the rest break coming up. So you just keep pushing yourself, and it's just a mind game, really, to keep the body going, because the body doesn't want to give out. It's just the mind kind of goes, I'm tired now, can we stop? But if you keep going, you feel better. And if you look on other videos that are out there, especially on the fitness tests, people at the end of it feel like I could have pushed myself harder, because they're on an endorphin high and an adrenaline high, where in real terms you are pushing yourself as hard as you can during the workout. And if you don't, then you'll push harder next time when you start It's not necessarily about seeing quick results. It's about pushing that bit further that will shift the metabolism, start the muscle stretching and growing, and keep the calories just eating away. I mean, my heart rate went up to over 200 at one point, and it's now 112, and I don't know, stopped about 10 minutes ago. So I'm still burning calories off, and I'll be burning calories off for a few hours, I would imagine. And now my work pattern shifted. I'll probably, rather than doing them at 10:30 at night and then be kind of wired a few hours, I will do, because I've got 2 days off, I'll do the workouts during the day, and then when I'm back in my work schedule, I'll do them in the morning, get up just an hour earlier, do the workout, have a shower, and go to work on the high, and then come home and rest, and then do the same the next day. And I think that's probably better for me, for that reason, but because you just get an adrenaline high and an endorphin hit, and you feel good once you've finished and showered. So why go to sleep on that when you could be out enjoying it? Okay, so that was day one. It's good. It's as I said, nicely timed. It's doable. You feel like you're going to die, and then the exercise changes, so you give that part of you that's dying a rest, but it's still working out. It's a nice routine. I look forward to day 2 and beyond. Okay, bye for now.